Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News starts now.
We are following breaking news at this hour. Bakersfield police investigating an officer-involved shooting in northeast Bakersfield. We'll have the latest information right now.
And devastated by two quakes, a small community just outside of Ridgecrest is trying to pick up the pieces. A look at the struggle in Trona.
And good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in to 23 ABC News at 4:30. I'm Mike Hart.
I'm Danielle Kernkamp. Let's start out with a quick check of your forecast with Elena Rusk. After a day where a lot of people were saying it is not warm yet. Yeah,
no,
it's not feeling like summer yet.
Yeah, usually it's like, okay, it's 2 o'clock. We are no longer going outside.
Exactly.
Because the kids just like melt the second they walk into the backyard. We were actually able to swing, do everything that we have in our backyard, enjoy it, played with the chalk. It was a really nice afternoon. It did get warm, but it was below average. Today is warm, but below average, and then it's getting so hot this weekend, Danielle.
Okay.
I told you, like, I'm talking over 105 kind of hot, so I'll show you the numbers in a few minutes, because that was my reaction
at
too.
Some point,
right? When I was joking with my sister-in-law, so I told her that it's her fault, because I was like, yeah, for Saturday it's looking really hot, like 106 kind of hot, and then I saw the forecast and I was like, man, Jessica, that's your fault, because we were talking about it happened. So let's take a look at the dry pattern we have. There is a storm path up to our north, so that's providing some showers and therefore a little bit of a breeze this far south. But see all the cloud cover and the rain so far on our radar and satellite staying up there. So as we talk about today's temperatures, again, just below average. We have some mid-90s out there later today. Right now you're waking up to 60s with moderate air quality. If you want to get out, do a bunch of outdoor chores, you're gardening, whatever this morning, it's going to be nice for several hours. And then as we heat up, there's that 94 for Bakersfield, Lamont and Arvin at 95. Low 90s up in the Kern River Valley, low 80s in Tehachapi and Fraser Park. And again, very, very hot this weekend now in that extended forecast. And I'll show you why in a few minutes. If you need to get out the door, though, across the county, all of our highways are running in the green. That's fantastic news. Passes are wide open, too.
Topping our news at this hour, Bakersfield police are investigating an officer-involved shooting in northeast Bakersfield.
23 ABC's Scott Sheehan joining us live right now in the area of Noble and Nelson near where that shooting took place. Scott?
All right, so Mike, Danielle, what we know is that one man is dead and a woman is recovering after an officer-involved shooting that took place here on Nelson Street. So when we talked to Bakersfield police, they said that it happened around 2 this morning when they were responding to a domestic violence call. They say that a woman inside the residence called Bakersfield police for help for the domestic violence situation, and when 2 officers showed up, they found a man outside the house, and that's when the officer-involved shooting took place. Bakersfield police say that there's no word yet on how many shots were fired or who shot first, but they did say that one man is dead because of the officer-involved shooting, and those officers who were involved did try to administer care, but when other crews showed up, that man was dead on the scene when those other crews showed up. Also, what we don't know is when we talked with Bakersfield police, they said that they had not talked with the officers involved yet. They hadn't interviewed them, so they didn't know as far as the shooting, how many shots or who shot first. But what officers did say is they were able to find a weapon inside the home, and they did say that the woman who made that call is inside that home right now and safe and is recovering from the situation earlier this morning. So we're trying to get more information out here. When we talked with Bakersfield police, they said they'll try to update us throughout the morning, but they do anticipate staying out here for a couple more hours. But earlier this morning, if you are leaving to go to work, they said they will let you out. But as we said, we're trying to get more information from Bakersfield police, but right now we do know that there is one man dead and a woman recovering after this officer-involved shooting. Over here in northeast Bakersfield, Scott Sheehan, 23 ABC, connecting you.
In other news, the small community of Trona, with a population of about 2,000, are telling us that that officials have been rationing their limited supply of essentials since last week.
For myself and many people, we were extremely heartbroken. I mean, we thought they don't care if we die, they don't care if we starve, they don't care that we don't have any water.
The small town is just 25 miles past Ridgecrest and is considered part of San Bernardino County. Only residents say their county has failed them. People in Trona still without running water, massive cracks, as you just saw, throughout the roadways, and the infrastructure, many homes knocked down. Multiple agencies were in Trona on Monday, including the National Guard. But residents say they need more.
But toiletries, toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, wipes, like I said, first aid, all that kind of stuff. Ice, we could really use ice. We're 110 degrees almost every day, and our water supply is warm.
Supervisor Robert Lovingood from San Bernardino County said he and County Fire were on scene Thursday handing out water and other resources. There are 4 water distribution centers across the Searles Valley for residents in need. Behavioral health is also on scene. They're available at Trona High School for emotional support from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. each day.
And we're learning more about the damage left in Ridgecrest. Officials telling us that the roof of the Ridgecrest Cinemas Theater completely collapsed. Ridgecrest Police Chief Jed McLaughlin says inspectors were scheduled to check buildings Monday for structural damage. The theater saying on Facebook that due to the damage, they will remain closed until further notice, but they appreciate the support from the community. And the chief also telling 23 ABC that the Cerro Coso College saw the worst structure damage of all of the building. They too are closed until further notice, but we expect to hear an update on the condition later today.
Well, one building that will not be closed today, the DMV. Senator Shannon Grove announcing on Twitter that the Ridgecrest DMV will be open beginning at 8 a.m. this morning. She said the building was inspected for any potential structural damage and none was found to prevent the office from opening. And another building that reopens today, the Ridgecrest Library. According to county officials, the library will be back in business at regular hours beginning today. They'll open at 11 a.m. until 7 p.m.
The Ridgecrest Police Department announced there will be a local assistance center set up at the Kerr-McGee Evacuation Center this week. The LAC will be at the center from Thursday, July 11th through Saturday, July 13th. Kerr-McGee is located at 100 West California Avenue. The LAC will be available from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day, providing individuals, families, and businesses access to disaster assistance programs and services. There will be state, county, and local agencies that will be there to assist and provide information to everyone who's been affected by these earthquakes.
Also at the Kerr-McGee Center in Ridgecrest, a voluntary veterinary team has been set up and is functional at the Red Cross shelter inside. The volunteers will be treating animals of every sort, not only with injury care, but those whose illnesses could be made worse by stress. They'll also be able to prescribe and dispense appropriate sedatives to animals who were terrorized and tried to flee during the quakes. If you're in need of a house call or perhaps a farm visit, you can give them a call at 310-808-5943.
This moment of human kindness is sponsored by Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
And as we all know, these quakes can be extremely stressful for people and animals. So in this Hello Human Kindness segment, a local animal rescue in Ridgecrest is helping people heal. Take a look at this. Zach Scow, along with other volunteers from Marley's Mutts, brought along their therapy dogs from their Miracle Mutts program, and they went to Ridgecrest over the weekend, posted this video on social media. They attended the Ridgecrest Town Hall and visited evacuation centers, letting people in need find comfort with an animal. They also handed out supplies. For more on Marley's Mutts and the Miracle Mutts program, you can head to our website, turnto23.com. And in the midst of devastation, the Ridgecrest Police Department is looking to raise some spirits by hosting a free movie event at Freedom Park tonight. Residents affected by the earthquake are invited to come together for a special screening of the new live-action Dumbo. It's free, there will be food, and it all starts tonight at 7 p.m. For more details, head to our website, turnto23.com.
And for many of you following along with our earthquake coverage, you've been left feeling like you want to help. Well, the Ridgecrest Police Department posted this on Facebook with instructions on just how you can do that. They say the best way is using justserve.org. That's where you can sign up with your email, post projects that you're working on, and see what others are working on and where volunteers and where the help is needed most. They also posted the number for Kimberly Washburn. She is their Just Serve specialist. Her number 760-793-1159. We're going to have all that information posted on turnto23.com.
And we will continue to have complete coverage on the earthquakes and the days ahead with the latest from authorities, experts, and local officials, both on air and on our website. Along with our social media platforms, you can see pictures and videos of the damage and stay updated on the recovery efforts. If you don't have our app, you can download it for free to receive push alerts about possible aftershocks and any other information that you require. Stay up to date through our streaming platforms, Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Alexa. Needless to say, it is everywhere. Let's bring in Elena Rusk right now and get an idea of what we can expect today. The worst is yet to come.
It's getting very hot out there. Yes, this weekend's forecast looks like it is now soaring, especially on Saturday. So let's take a look at our dry pattern for now. We still have that impressively strong storm lifting up into the Pacific Northwest. But as it makes its final approach today into tomorrow, it kind of falls apart. They're only expecting some showers out there, not some increasing rain. We are dry this far south, but we still get a little bit of a westerly wind. So not as cool as yesterday, but about 5 to 15 mile an hour winds this morning. Keep that air quality in the moderate range and keep those temperatures seasonal for one more day. 60s here on the valley floor to wake you up this morning. Pine Mountain Club only 49 right now. Nearby Fraser Park at 60, Tehachapi 55, Isabella 64, out in Ridgecrest 69. So looking ahead to later today, 94 in Bakersfield, our average high, 96. Okay, there's the moderate air quality, plenty of sunshine, not bad. Overnight tonight, one more night of 60s, and then as we head into a warming trend, you're going to see this ridge of high pressure building in from Texas. So tomorrow jumps to 97, just above average, and then heading into Thursday, see how that dry pattern continues. This high also pushes in further and further, starting to dominate our weather pattern by Thursday, taking us up to 99. And then I've got a long stretch of 100s out there, including that very hot weekend ahead. We'll show you that in the Futurecast and your 7 days coming up.
Coming up on 23 ABC, they're known for keeping families with sick children closer together. And now they have a new home in town. How you can put your legacy near the Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House.
And if your Amazon package isn't exactly what you hoped for, well, there's a new way you can return it without going through the mail. 441. This is 23 ABC.
Welcome back. Let's take a look outside where you see that everything is flowing freely on the Grapevine. You can see traffic here is wide open on that Caltrans camera. So let's take a further look out. The rest of our mountain passes are all in the green as well. No issues on the 58 through the canyon or the 155 on either side of the mountains, wide open in the desert. Coming down to Bakersfield, you see many of these construction icons. Obviously, those projects are long term. They are continuing, so make sure you're slowing for the cone zone.
Bailey Despot has been missing for over a year, while Micah Holstenbake's death remains unresolved. So both of their cases reportedly connected. Now Secret Witness of Kern County is increasing the amount of reward money being offered for information. Secret Witness is offering $16,000 for information that leads to Bailey Despot, who was reported missing in April of last year. Bakersfield police say Despot's missing persons case is connected to the murder of Holstenbake, who disappeared last March. Back in August, Holstenbake's arm was discovered in the Kern River. In both cases, there have been no arrests and no suspect information available. Anyone who has information that can help can remain completely anonymous if they call the Secret Witness hotline. That number on your screen, 661-322-4040.
The Bakersfield Ronald McDonald House is getting an upgrade. This week they will unveil their new home at Greater Bakersfield Memorial Hospital. The new house is having a grand opening celebration Thursday at 10 a.m. Bakersfield's Steve Ramirez, the global president of Ronald McDonald House Charities, will be there to usher in the new era. If you'd like to leave your legacy with the new house, they are offering the chance for people to purchase a brick to record your family name, company, or logo that will be placed along the entry path. For more information on how you can do it, call the number. We'll get that number for you up on the screen.
Kohl's and Amazon teaming up. All Kohl's stores will be accepting free unpackaged returns for Amazon customers starting next month. Kohl's and Amazon will roll out the program to all Kohl's locations across 48 states, including our local locations. The store will accept eligible Amazon items without a box or a label and return them for customers for free, providing additional service and convenience to Amazon customers. The items can be returned free of charge, regardless of reason for return and regardless of whether the items are packaged or unpackaged for shipping.
A local foundation is hosting their third annual golf tournament fundraiser in an effort to help families of those battling cancer. The foundation was created in honor of Christian Simpson, a local young man who died from cancer at the age of 18. The nonprofit helps families in need who have a child battling that disease. Last year, the tournament raised more than $26,000. Tees off this morning at about 7 a.m. at Buena Vista Golf Course. Registration and breakfast starts at 6:15, just about an hour and a half. There will also be raffles, drawings, and a $25,000 hole-in-one prize. Make sure to bring an unwrapped present worth $5 in raffle tickets, and you'll get $5 in raffle tickets.
Lyle Lovett and his large band are set to hit the stage at the Fox tonight. Lovett has broadened the definition of American music in a career that spans 14 albums. The Texas-based musician fuses elements of country, swing, jazz, folk, gospel, and blues. Doors are set to open at 7 p.m. Show will start at 8. Tickets begin at $39. You can purchase those at ticketfly.com.
Wiener Schnitzel is celebrating its 58th anniversary, which is good news for you because they're celebrating with 58-cent hot dogs. It's happening next Tuesday from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. There are some restrictions, though. Either you can get the famous chili dog or the mustard dog, but at that price, you can get as many as you want, right? We have several locations here in Bakersfield, including one on Coffee Road in Northwest Bakersfield and on Union in California in Central Bakersfield.
And you said as many as you want, so you could go on and get like 58 for the office.
Easy.
I mean, yeah, you could.
You could. So hey, let's take a look at those 60s we have here on the Valley floor, paired with modern air quality, which we really like out there. 60s up into the Kern River Valley, 50s in the Tehachapi Valley and the Fraser Park region. 49, the top of Breckenridge down in the desert, still 70 for Cal City and Mojave. So looking at this high pressure that is in control over the Four Corners region, we're going to keep an eye on that because this beautiful system up to our northwest looks like it is dominating our weather pattern, but then it kind of falls apart. It's going to be pushed further and further north by this high pressure, which continues to take over. So that will be dominating our weather pattern, especially Thursday into the weekend ahead. Very hot, stable, sunny conditions out there will leave temperatures significantly warmer. So there goes that system. A little bit of showers for the Pacific Northwest today, tomorrow, and then it's out of here as you see the clear weather is taking over. Yes, there's some cloud cover coming in with this system, but really we're just expecting a whole lot of sunshine and a whole lot of warming. Up to 102 by Friday. Now looking like 106 here in Bakersfield on Saturday, 104 on Sunday, and a slow fall, but still in those triple digits early next week with hopefully a fall to the upper 90s. This does look like some of the hottest weather so far this year. We did have a 108 back in June, which was incredible. That 106 is going to be another one of those very hot days, but hopefully it is a short-lived heat wave, just about 5 days in the forecast for now. Some heat waves in July tend to last a week or so, so we're not quite out of the woods just yet. As we talk about the Kern River Valley, 90s and climbing for the rest of the week, 101 by Saturday. Tehachapi, Fraser Park, 80s through Thursday, 90s are back Friday with a hotter weekend ahead for you as well.
Still to come, blame it all on his roots. He showed up in boots and ruined your dive bar experience. Garth Brooks on a new tour. Yeah, wait till you hear the details of this one. 4:50, we're coming right back. 4:54. Do you like dive bars? Do you? Country music, friends in low places. Well, you're going to love this. Garth Brooks announced on Facebook a surprise 7-city dive bar tour. It's inspired by his new song with Blake Shelton. Yeah, dive bar. He's going to kick it off in Chicago on July 15th. The singer didn't reveal which dive bar in Chicago or the other 6 locations. The remainder of those dates will be announced July 15th, the same day that Dive Bar will be released on Amazon Music. He has to come here.
Yeah.
He has to.
Duh.
He proposed here.
Yeah.
The duet with Shelton is the first time in 18 years that Brooks has teamed up with anyone on a song. Really? It's been that long?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome. In another new trailer, we see Renee Zellweger as Julie Garland for the first time. Check it out.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue.
The film, Judy, focuses on Garland in her late 40s when she had trouble getting work and trouble with alcohol and drugs. You can look for the movie in September.
This South Carolina dad is dad goals, and let's show you why. Izzy Swan has been called a master carpenter for his skill and creativity making wood contraptions that fold laundry, a suitcase that folds out into a table and chairs, and a ton of zany ways to get around in style. You can see he enjoys a lot of those unique contraptions with his kids. He used to be in the furniture business, but now he spends his time making things like this. Not sure where he gets his inspiration, but I mean, how would you even, that blows my mind, how you would even begin to construct something like that.
What a fun hobby.
Yeah. I don't think it's his hobby. I think it's his job now.
Oh, he gets paid for it?
Yeah, well, he does them on YouTube. You know how that works. Like, yeah. And he posts all about them on YouTube. Pretty cool.
See, that's very cool. I want to keep just watching this because those look like a lot of fun. Hey, so I also love looking at this. Some high thin clouds coming through this morning. By mid-morning, we're all sunny, we're stable, and then we're getting hotter. But it's a slow climb for the rest of the week and then really scorching this weekend. So enjoy these 60s here on the valley floor and up into the Kern River Valley while we have them. Fraser Park is at 60. You're going to drop to the 50s briefly this morning for your morning low. Tehachapi Valley areas in those 50s along with Jawbone Canyon right now. So taking a look ahead to this pool weather forecast, you see 97 tomorrow, which is pretty average, 99 Thursday, 102 Friday. Saturday now looking like a very hot one at 106. By Sunday, 104, and then a slow fall back down to average, 98 by next Thursday.
All right, still to come, looking at the pros and cons of raising the minimum wage. I'll look at new data released that weighs both sides of this issue. 4:56 as we head to the top of the hour. Keep it locked in. This is 23 ABC.